Come on in and take a load off. Come and listen to the guys as they touch your funny bone. Trust me, these guys can make you explode with laughter and make you beg for more. You're listening to House of Machismo. He's the only member on the show to still wear tighty whities. You're listening to Marty on House of Machismo.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of the House of Machismo podcast with me, your host. My name is Marty. In case none of you guys knew, my name is Marty. I run this ship.
Hi, Marty.
I am the captain.
Did you say I run this ship or run this shit?
Both. It doesn't matter. Both are acceptable.
Interchangeable.
Yeah. And next to me on my right is someone I like to call K-Rod. Because he makes us call him K-Rod. If you call him by his actual name, he will not respond during the show.
I will not.
He will not.
So don't call me Patricia. So I won't.
Okay.
Or Nancy.
Yeah.
And then on my left, I have Carlos.
Hello.
So I have K-Rod to my right, and I got Carlos to my left.
Why is his voice louder than mine?
That's a good question, because he projects more.
Okay, good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
There we go. All right, and then looking straight at me with that creepy smile, holy crap, I have John Noggle. Sorry. Why do I think that your last name has a D? Noggle with an N.
I can't tell you, Marty.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. John, and there's a special reason why he's here, and we'll get to that soon enough.
Did you win the lottery?
On the House of Machismo podcast.
I wish.
Fuck, never mind.
No, he didn't win the lottery. No.
And you're sharing
Well, he wouldn't be driving a hybrid car with a globe in the back.
Hey, that thing
That's actually pretty cool, though, right?
41 miles per gallon.
Isn't that cool?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is. Wait till he goes all electrical.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
Not quite ready for that
and then
transition yet.
It'll get 0 miles to the gallon, or get 1 billion miles to the gallon or something like that, because there's no gas. Okay, so anyway.
I still didn't get my cough drops, huh?
I brought them.
I'll put them somewhere.
I brought them. I don't know where they are.
What the hell?
Oh, I see them. They're right over there.
Oh, they're over there.
Okay.
Oh, well, we'll get them during the break.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. No, you're not allowed. You can't leave the table.
Fisherman's
I know you
friend.
want to. They're
can't.
called fishermen.
I can't.
Champ, go get them.
How ironic.
Fetch.
It's like we have to fish for them. Like
Yes.
So anyway, there's a couple of things that I kind of wanted to take care of right now, because I keep on forgetting from the last shows that we've been having. Hold on, I just need to... Okay. First of all, I wanted to give some of you guys House of Machismo t-shirts, but I kept on forgetting.
What?
Yeah. And so I have... What size are you?
Large?
Small?
Yeah.
And then,
Extra small?
okay,
Buy that shirt.
This is the
It's big
problem.
teeth.
This is the problem that I have.
I thought you said big tit.
No.
What?
He said petite, but I thought he said big teeth.
He always mishear things to whatever it is that he
He
thinks
wants
it
to hear.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you're going to notice
I'm a
that a lot, and you're going to ignore it a lot. You're like, no, this is what I meant, or just overlook it.
I'm a man.
But that was kind of funny.
I'm a man.
All right, this is the problem, is that I only have two 2XL shirts, and then I have a medium shirt.
Oh.
So, Carlos...
So definitely not my size.
But I'm going to go ahead and give you the medium
medium.
shirt.
Okay.
I just assume you like wearing tight stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Go ahead and assume
Thanks.
that. You're welcome. You can
I
squeeze into
appreciate
that.
it.
And
Yeah, I
then,
can probably
God,
squeeze
your
in.
smile is just... Okay, here you go, John. You get a t-shirt, too.
You could wear like
I'm
a
going to
girl.
keep smiling until I get this t-shirt, man.
And then
You can wear
Adon-
like a girl, just like
Here,
nothing but the
dude.
t-shirt.
Here's one of our t-shirts right there. Has all our names on it. It says House of Machismo.
Yes. But I gotta open it
There we go.
later.
Now, and he has to wait.
Thank you. Thank
you're
you for
welcome.
this.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
it.
Yeah, thank you, Marty.
You're all
Put it
welcome.
right here.
I am completely out of t-shirts now. Like, I have the shirts. I just need to go have them made.
It's okay, guys. I
Oh,
have
cool.
one, so don't
Yeah,
feel
there
bad
was
for me.
actually, ironically, there was a large in the, but they
Oh,
haven't
okay.
been,
I
they haven't
took it.
been made yet.
Cool.
So yeah,
I appreciate it. Thank
well,
you.
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so John's here because we kind of wanted to talk with him. I kind of wanted to talk to him. You met him before, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
He was our Newcaster guy.
That's right.
Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, you were there for that.
Fuck yeah.
I had hair back then.
Yeah, you had
Holy
hair,
shit,
and then
he
he
did.
shaved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
happened?
he shaved it.
Shaved it off, baby.
I'm
Well,
sorry. No, I'm kidding.
God kind of helped me out with a little bit.
Oh, did you start getting the Bozo the Clown
Oh,
thing
man,
going?
I got the crown. The
Oh,
crown thing's
okay.
going on, so
Might as well just shave it off. I have a friend
Hey.
that shaves his head now because of that.
just let it go, man.
Yeah.
Just cut it.
That's fine. That's fine. So as long as... Was it weird the first time you did that?
No, honestly, and it's amazing. I mean, do you know how much time I save now?
Right.
I was
You
gonna
guys
say.
will never get that hit time back. The time style in your hair, I'm saving time, baby.
Fuck, that's good.
It's good.
Just
I just
wakes
wake
up, let's go.
out of bed.
Now, how often
Brush
do you
your
have to
teeth.
shave it? Because I'm assuming like fuzz starts coming
Once
in.
a week.
Once a week?
Once a week.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, that crown starts getting noticeable.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Oh shit! You don't do that on purpose. You have to do it.
I completely understand. I have a friend that shaves it because of that. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. But no. But seriously, I mean, I've seen you completely shaved, and it looks natural. Looks fine.
Do you
I was,
do yourself?
I was shocked the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I will suck. I'm like, oh, there's like a fucking patch of
Yeah.
hair.
It was a learning curve.
Do you do the shaving cream?
No, just
You
I
just
got a
use a
buzzer.
razor?
No,
You
I
have
don't
a
use.
buzzer?
I don't use a razor. I use a buzzer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then it just comes clean off.
It's a
You've spent
lot.
some money on that then, right?
$40. But the thing
Okay.
is, it lasts a year. So how much does one haircut cost you?
Well, he's just here to save us money. You sound like a freaking realtor. I'm just telling you.
Hey,
It's like, wow.
Well, that's
Yeah.
funny because
Yeah.
I just so happen to be a realtor.
I know,
Really?
right? Yeah, he's a realtor.
I wonder.
I'm the flying real estate agent.
And he's a pilot.
That's right.
What?
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's a pilot. He flies planes.
So I fly around and I sell real estate. I'm the flying real estate agent.
Sometimes at the same time.
That's it.
No,
Actually,
I guess so. Yeah,
typically.
He's a pilot. He's like, you see that house right there?
For real.
No.
Yeah, because I followed you on Facebook, not in a weird way.
Oh, I thought you meant the pilot. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
yes.
not in a weird way. But I followed you on Facebook, and I saw your transition from taking lessons,
Oh, yeah.
becoming a pilot, and then up to the point where you were a pilot. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I'm afraid to fly.
I am too.
Because I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
What's funny is most pilots are afraid of heights.
Are they?
Almost at least 50% of the pilots I know are deadly afraid of heights.
Like-
Like deathly.
They
And
just
my
looking
my
straight.
business
Dude.
partner, Russ Keith, he got stuck on a roof. He couldn't even get off the roof. He almost had to have the fire truck come get him. But he can fly an airplane all day, every day.
They're like,
without
there's like a
any issue.
door right there on the roof. It's like, no.
He's like holding on.
I know, right?
He's like a cat.
Oh,
Wait,
that's
so
horrible.
that's
I get
interesting. How does that work though? Like, if you're scared of flying, then
Because when you're
Well, no,
in
he's
an
not scared of
airplane-
flying. He's afraid of heights.
If you're afraid of heights, it's different when you're in the airplane because you're in control.
okay.
So it doesn't feel like when you're on the side of a cliff or a roof where you have no control if you fell off. You feel like you're in control the whole time, like you're driving a car.
Okay.
Up there, it's surreal. It really is.
I see that. I see that.
But me, on the other hand, I have no control.
There you go.
So I'm just a ride on this big, massive plane of death.
And that's exactly how I look at it. I just
Yeah.
don't like it.
1,400 pounds
Yeah.
Yeah.
of aluminum.
Well, it depends on what you're flying.
True.
You know, so
What
if
I
you're on
got.
a 747,
Hey, there's more car accidents than airplanes.
well, you're likely to survive a small plane air crash and a large plane air crash. You know, and so
I've been in an
Yeah.
airplane.
yes,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's good.
Pretty cool.
Good for you.
Never flown it.
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to fly. If I can drive there, then I'll drive. But
Fuck that.
I just don't, man. I'm not a fan of flying.
Like I think I even prefer like cruise ships as to flying, and only because I can't swim either.
Oh, fuck.
But there are methods. To,
can't fly.
But there are methods to survive if like the ship goes down. There are different.
Yeah,
methods.
yeah.
Up way up in the air. There's only so much you can do.
But then you risk being stuck out at sea for 2 months because some nonsense happens and they won't let you board back onto the.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
got
If there's a
stuff to
difference
do.
between doing that, it's like my survival. At least this way I can sink or swim in a way. But you know, on an
people.
airplane.
I was
Well,
gonna
what
say you're probably gonna end up beating other people.
Oh, I don't know.
Just call him
I-
fat.
no,
Wow, such a
Hey,
jerk.
no, not at all.
Give me
Not
that tight T-shirt back.
that tight t-shirt back.
God.
No, but I mean, honestly, I mean, if you're out at sea and then you're
jerk.
stranded, you're gonna end up committing murder.
Probably.
Mr. I'm too sexy
and
for my
everything is,
shirt.
but even though everything is fine,
Yeah.
he's still going to commit murder.
Oh yeah,
You know.
It's only been one day, Marty.
Right.
I don't care.
I'm sorry, he had to go.
It's been 12 hours. man.
The way he was looking at me, the whites in my eyes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
exactly.
What happened to Carlos? He had to go.
he had to go.
He didn't get cultured enough.
I was. Yep. Oh, that's him right there in the seat.
I know, right?
Nothing happened. He just hit dead. Like what? Marty, we're fine. Oh, I thought we were sinking. No, you're. That's your clock alarm, not the boat.
What do they say? It's and I'm not trying to down planes at all. Ooh, that's weird.
Oh.
No, but I'm not trying to speak bad about them because they're important, and I mean, they're
drive
massively
civilization.
important.
Absolutely.
But let someone else do it. It's yeah, exactly.
I'll do it.
Exactly. And so I've always wanted to fly, and I had plans to go with a friend that frequently flew for his job, and if I do fly, I want to take someone with me. Like literally, if someone has to go with me, so if I go down, they're gonna go down too.
Holy fuck!
Oh yeah,
we're going down together. We fly together. We die together.
Oh yeah,
instead of riding together.
Yeah, most definitely. And what do they say? Statistically, it's safer to fly. But I just say it's like, well, if you had as many cars in the air as you did, as you do on the road, the story would be a little bit different. Because it brings me to the flying car. Because you fly the small planes like the Cessnas,
right?
I'm
actually got a 1/3 owner on a 1959 Cessna 172A, which is a classic airplane.
And the body of the plane could be fit in this room, right? Or just about, not the wings or anything like that. But
the fuselage.
Yeah. And so they're a small plane. And
how long did it take you? Sorry, how long did it take you to get your license?
It took me 2.5 years, but I had a lot of obstacles come in between that.
Oh, okay.
If somebody was to go to a flight school and just dedicate all of their time to training, you could probably get it done in 6 weeks or so.
Oh shit! Yeah, because I have seen that.
Yeah, I mean you certainly can. It's just I did it. I bought into an airplane and then I learned with freelance instructors, and then I just had a number of different.
You have to
things.
log hours, right?
Correct.
Okay. So not the actual time stretch because it took you a couple of years, but had you put all your effort into one shot, was it easier learning to drive or was it easier learning to fly?
Oh, it's substantially easier learning to drive.
I thought he was gonna say fly.
I know. I thought it was gonna fly. I thought it was gonna fly. Well, because some people say it's easier to learn to fly than it is to drive. I've heard that.
I mean,
but I never actually asked the pilot before.
What? No.
I will go just to get the license, but I will not fucking fly.
Can I see your pilot license?
So
Do you have
I
it
can
with
at
you?
least be like, "What's up, bitch?"
Exactly. Right. Just showed up.
Got in the car.
Oh, okay, that's not a problem, not a problem.
Motorcycle, and a pilot, bitch. What's up?
I know, right?
There you go.
But is it a different license or it's
Yes.
part of your driver's license?
No, it's a different license.
It's a whole different thing. Damn.
But you have to bring your own airplane when you go to take the.
What?
I have no idea.
A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll go to a flight school.
Yeah.
And then the flight school will provide the airplane and then hook them up with an examiner. Again, what I did was I actually found somebody who was willing to let me buy into their airplane, and then I just used freelance instructors to teach me as I had time.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I went and found an examiner, and
he has to fly with you, of course.
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
He couldn't see you like, oh, he's doing pretty good.
I mean, they fly
like,
with
doing fucking loop.
I think I had like 20, 30 hours before I did a solo flight, which is where you're the only person in the airplane.
Was that scary?
It was amazing.
Oh, was it?
That was the best.
I was
That was the
farting.
best part of the whole experience. I mean, coming home and just looking at yourself in the mirror and being able to say, "Dude, you just flew a freaking airplane all by yourself."
I'm fucking Top Gun, bitch.
I mean, it felt awesome.
I saw some of your
Freaking
videos.
Maverick
I've seen
over
some of your videos.
There you go, Maverick.
And I guess maybe you can explain what an air park is, but I've seen some of the videos where it looks like you're driving down like a residential road and then you just take off.
Yes.
Okay, so what is that?
So
how do you do that?
That is exactly correct. It's an air park community. And what an air park is it's a normal neighborhood, but there's a runway usually in the middle of the community. And everybody has their own hangar that's either attached to their house or detached. And then that hangar has an access way to the runway. So you can literally live in a house, go outside your hangar, get in your airplane, taxi it over to the runway, take off, go do your thing, come back, and I mean, it is the best
God, but all that
place
noise.
imaginable.
Like you're living there.
But if you're an aviation enthusiast or an aviator,
You
you're
don't
going to
care.
love it.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't wait to go see an airplane take off right
you're
from
probably,
you.
You're probably asleep. Like, oh, that's a so-so plane. Okay.
It's like you love motorcycles, so you probably don't mind the noise so much.
engines.
when it
Makes
comes to
sense.
motorcycles.
Okay, I
There
see
you
where
go.
you
Oh,
go.
okay. There you go.
Yeah.
I see
Makes
that.
sense.
I see
Ah,
that.
see. Yeah. So anyway, so are there any in North Texas?
Oh, there's plenty.
Okay, I didn't have no idea this existed.
Yeah, there's one in Plano. There's one Hidden Valley
Of course,
Ranch.
Plano.
There's that's Air
The
Park
rich
Dallas.
places.
And it's funny because you've probably driven right past it and never even realized it. And it's like right where Park and Dallas North Tollway are. So it's right by the Home Depot, right over there. And I mean, I've flown into there, and it's just hilarious because you're just flying over all this traffic.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've driven up and down that road for a long time without realizing that was there. And then when I got involved with aviation and I found out about all these air parks, I was like, oh my God, right in the middle of our community, we've got this awesome...
Interesting, because if you have friends from another air park and you're in one air park, you don't even have to drive. You just fly there.
You fly to each other's houses.
yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, like,
I'll be
go
over.
anywhere.
Right?
right.
Come
Seriously.
over.
I'll be
That's
over there.
fucking
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I assume it takes a lot shorter.
Hey.
Yeah.
Probably.
My airplane cruises at about 110 miles per hour, but then you've got no, you know,
Traffic
stoplights,
lights.
no traffic. You're just going direct.
And do you have to?
Fuck it, we're all being pilots. Go.
So do
Seriously.
you have to? Do you
That's
file a flight plan or anything like that?
You don't have to unless you're, you know, going through specific. Well, no, you don't have to at all. Technically, I mean, if you're going through a specific airspace, you have to communicate with them.
Right.
But you don't have to file a flight plan. It's smart to do that.
Right.
Because then if you had an accident, they have an idea of where you're
you are.
at.
Right.
But you're not required.
Right. Or who to blame? No. It's like, well, he didn't file a flight plan.
It's not for just normal
Right.
VFR
Right.
flying. You don't have to.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say stupid
okay.
question on the license.
Well, then
are
no,
you-
we don't ask stupid questions.
Well,
on
I
the
don't know if
show.
it's stupid or
There
not.
are no stupid
Shut
questions.
up. Okay, I don't. Okay, on your license, you can only drive those planes, or you can do helicopters as well.
It's only for there's different ratings. So what I'm rated for is a single engine aircraft land, which does not include a rotocraft, which is an or a helicopter.
Oh, okay.
So if I wanted to go get rated for a helicopter, I'd have to go through all of the training necessary.
Because
for
there's
that.
one in Garland, a helicopter thing there. And
Yeah.
it says training and all that shit.
and it's a
I thought
completely
it was
different
just-
beast.
Oh, okay. So I
Yeah,
thought it
and
was-
those are for helicopter. That is a really stupid question. No,
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 it's
but
actually a pretty good question.
those are for helicopter enthusiasts. You're a plane enthusiast.
Oh, okay, so it's
Well,
two
I love
different.
both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Are you going to become a helicopter
I
pilot
do. I
too?
do have ambition to do that. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you could work for like the police or care flight and all those, you know.
Well, then I just
medical-
take the flying real estate agents to the next
Yeah.
level. Man, that's what I'm doing.
I
Oh
mean,
my God,
we're also
yeah.
going to talk about realty because
yeah.
that's
That'd be
that's
fucking
his
awesome.
other passion.
Come on, hop in my helicopter. I'll take you to the house.
Let's
For real.
Let's go check it out from above.
Well,
Yeah.
that's actually
Holy
realtors
sh-
actually do that, especially for remote areas, especially if they're buying like large amounts of land.
Oh, yes.
You want to fly over the land to see, you know, like is it a great place for livestock? And,
See, but they hire somebody to fly it. But if he was his own, damn, that'll be fucking
You be
That's
awesome.
doing
the
both of
angle.
them, yeah.
yeah,
That'd be pretty
and
cool.
you can do traffic along the way. You can do traffic for House of Machismo.
You see that house we're flying by? Has
And,
a
uh,
cheese bump.
and this way, I don't actually have to have K-Rod go.
we can have him fly with our banner in the back.
I was thinking that. I was like, you can probably have a banner with your realtor
There
stuff,
you
but
go.
then I mean, obviously, it has a machismo
And Dario
I don't know.
Studios.
and Dario Studios, obviously.
I don't know if banners actually work or not. And I'm just saying because maybe I'm just old. I just can barely read them.
I know that's a
You know,
fucking
I'm
little. What
just
does that say?
Yeah, they have to be
Marry me,
huge.
you know?
Yeah.
But I get your I definitely get your angle about the realtor who flies. You know, I mean, because what made you want to get into realty or at least to sell houses?
Well, as you know, I was in property management for
yeah,
a decade, and I worked for a company that owned a bunch of apartment communities, and I worked my way up to regional supervisor, so I was over 9 communities, and I was helping all these people rent homes and spend all this money renting, and I realized, hey, you know, I'd rather help these people buy and put money back into their own pockets and their own investment versus just giving it to a landlord.
right.
So it was a natural segue for me. I got licensed simultaneously while I was, you know, going for my pilot certificate.
Yeah.
And then I just put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, you know what? I want to focus on these air park communities and selling real estate to pilots because that's
Is that your actual focus?
that's my niche. Absolutely.
Okay. Oh wow.
Aviation real estate specialist.
Okay. Wow. So would you be able to sell me a home?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
do normal residential
Right,
for
right,
my
right.
friends, of course, and other people, but main focus. Russ Keith and my business partner and I were focused on the aviation side of it.
How'd you meet your business partner?
Funny story.
Okay, good, because we like those here.
So I'm walking my dog with my wife.
All right.
A poodle.
Right?
No.
Walking Max with my wife, Ashwati, and we see this guy in his garage, and it looks like he's working on an airplane. And this guy's like 4 houses down from us. Has been there for a long time, never talked to him. But I see an airplane, what looks to be an airplane in his garage. And I go up to him, I was like, dude, that's an airplane, right? And he goes, yeah, it's just got the wings off. I'm working on it. It's a project. And I was just blown away that, you know, I'm studying to become a pilot, and I've got who appears to be a pilot 4 houses down.
Right.
So we're talking and just
terrorist.
get along. So we get along, and it's awesome. And then I look to the left, and I see he's a realtor. And I'm like, are you
What
kidding
the
me?
fuck?
So I'm a realtor now, and I'm about to be a pilot.
Yeah.
And I meet a guy 4 houses down who's a realtor and a pilot.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys were meant to meet.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's one of those times, you
Yeah.
know, it's just, and it's just blossomed to something awesome. And he and I get along great. We help each other out a lot, and we've just been tackling these aviation real estate properties.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Great guy. Great guy.
Is that the name of your company?
This is Airplanes and Coffee.
I've heard of that somewhere. I don't
Yeah.
know where.
So,
This
have
is
y'all heard of Cars and Coffee?
No, but I heard of airplanes and coffee.
That's right. Because it's better.
Yeah. Because it started off really small.
That's it.
And then now it's over 10,000?
Over 20,000.
20,000
22,000
members
Yep.
on Facebook.
Yep.
What?
Wow, yeah.
Pretty cool.
What
See,
is
what
it?
they do is that they meet. Let me see, and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I could
You're
let
wrong.
you talk about it, but I happen to be knowledgeable
Sure.
about this. Is that they meet
expert.
about once a month, and it's people who are pilot enthusiasts, plane aviation. You don't even have to be a pilot. You just gotta like
You
planes.
just gotta be into it.
Yeah, right. And then you just meet every morning, different airports and stuff, and you bring coffee. I guess I don't know how the coffee part plays into that, but just people meet, talk, and they show off their planes and stuff, just like a car show, except it's planes. And sometimes you've put calls out there. It's like, hey, if anybody has any aerobatics or knows anybody does this or whatever, hey, show up at our meeting, and they show up. You know, and so they do these plane tricks. Nothing like a big, huge event or anything like. But these are just people that like this, and they meet, and they come together. It's actually pretty cool.
So
Did I cover it?
they do a little show.
That's it, man. So
Yeah.
the way
take
it
my
started was there's another organization called Cars and Coffee.
Yeah.
And it's been around for quite some time. And I was watching the news, and I saw this Cars and Coffee, and I go, oh my God, is there an Airplanes and Coffee?
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and I saw there wasn't. So August 2020, I put a group together on Facebook. It started off with, like Marty said, just, a few people making stupid jokes. And we decided we're going to have our fierce meetup at Addison Airport. We had probably 15 people show up. Nobody even flew in. We were just next to parked airplanes. But it was awesome. So we met again the next month. About 30 people showed up. Met again the next month at a different airport for the first time. Had about 40 people show up. Then we got invited to go down to Midlothian, and we went to the Midway Airport, and we had almost 100 people show up, including a trainer fighter jet and helicopter and just all these magnificent aircraft. And now, I mean, we easily get over 100 aircraft at each one. We've had over 150 show up. And
Which you created this?
yes, sir.
Oh, damn.
That's
Isn't
pretty
that
cool.
cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What can I
pretty
get a T-shirt?
For real.
Airplanesandcoffee.com.
There you go.
Discount.
Yeah, and it's just people that just like talking about this kind of stuff or sharing their experiences or just like looking at, planes and stuff like that.
Is there coffee?
Absolutely.
There is
so there's
coffee?
always
He's like,
coffee
"I'm there."
and donuts supplied. We also give free discovery flights. So if you've never been up on a light aircraft and you want to go up, we'll give you a free flight.
Oh, dang.
And we've actually turned it into a nonprofit. So now we've got a whole team working, and our main objective is to basically get more people involved with aviation, spread the word about it, bring awareness to it.
Right.
And we're also raising money for scholarships so that people who are looking to pursue a career in aviation can get a little help.
Oh, that's
Told
pretty
you.
cool.
Let's
It's
go.
not-
Let's get
Yeah.
this shit.
Awesome. That is great.
Okay, so
You said free?
one of us, how much does it cost to become a pilot, do you think?
It's going up by the day, but I would say to become a commercial pilot, you're looking at least about $60 or more $1,000 just to get the certifications. But then you've got to work and get enough hours to where the airliners will hire you, which at now is between $1,000 and $1,500 depending on where you're going. So there's a lot of cost involved with just getting to the point of where you're hireable.
I don't know if it was true or not, because I read it on Facebook, so I have no idea if it's true or not. But I thought, wasn't Delta like requiring like some sort of a bachelor's degree or something for their pilots or something?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Yeah, don't comment on it then. But I read it on Facebook, so obviously it's true. I don't know.
Yeah, the internet's always right.
It's on the internet.
Yeah. No, but anyway. But the idea is that it's expensive to become a commercial pilot.
See, but it pays off. Like, let's say if you work for a guy that owns a private jet, he'll call you up like, "Hey, take me here," and apparently they give you
but that's
money.
that's like individuals, right? Like that's it's a rarity in a way.
It's actually pretty common, but again, you have
then
to
shut me
work,
up. No, go on.
you have to work to that level before some rich guy is going to call you and trust you to fly him and his family around on their nice jet, right? They're not going to take no 200-hour pilot and say, "Hey, buddy, come fly me and my family to Florida for the weekend."
They call that
got to earn it.
They call that the Colombian special.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have drugs in there?
Huh?
What?
No, I don't know. Just a lot of experience. They have to just look the other way.
American made.
Yeah, exactly. But that's it's not bad. I mean, you have over 20,000 people, on your Facebook. What's it called again? Airplanes and Coffee.
Airplanes
My God,
and-
it just slipped
You
my
have
mind.
Instagram?
Airplanes and Coffee. You have to keep your.
Are you on Instagram?
It's right there on his
jacket
shirt.
open. I know.
Yes.
Right?
Okay, because I only have Instagram.
It's not our main focus. We have a much better group going on Facebook,
I
but
don't
we
have
post.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And we have the website, airplanesandcoffee.com, that you can keep up with where our next fly-in's at. So.
And they post awesome airplanes and coffee memes and
That's right.
pilot memes on there.
Keep it friendly. We keep it cool.
Yeah. And so first of all, I've been meaning to go, but it's been like, what, 2 years, a year? I don't know. But anyway, like I was going to go like to their first meeting and everything, but you guys were meeting like the same time that we record the show.
On Sundays?
In some cases. I think so.
First Saturday of the month.
Is it first
8:30 to 12:30.
Saturday?
Yeah.
It was something like that. I don't know. There was a reason.
At what time?
8:30 to 12:30.
8 morning, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hit that night.
Pilots get up early.
They do, and they have to, but okay. So I guess when you sold what was it like selling your first house?
Oh,
My
gosh.
We're going to be bouncing back and forth from pilot to pilot, by the way.
It felt phenomenal because
don't tell me who
Sure.
specifically, but what kind of family or who was it that you sold
it was
your house
actually a single mother, real nice young lady. I did not know her at all, so I was really thrilled that she gave me the opportunity to help her. And when you get into real estate, it's a really it's not what most people think. Most people think it's, you get your license and then all these people are calling you and you're making all this money and you're going out and having fun. It's not. There's a lot of work to it. You're having to help somebody make usually the biggest purchase of their life. So there's a lot of pressure on you and them. So you have to coach them through the process. You have to do your absolute best to find them the best property and investment for them.
It's not a matter of, hey, I'm trying to convince this person to buy this particular property, because sometimes they might not be able to. They might be able to get things started, but maybe in the long run, they might not be able to afford it, or it might be a struggle.
Well, the way my team does it is, we meet with our clients, we discuss what they're looking for, and then we always start off with them going and speaking with the lender, because the lender is going to let them know, they're going to screen them and let them know what they qualify for.
Right.
Because in today's market, you have to submit a letter of pre-qualification with your offer, or you're not. It's going to be a joke.
Yeah.
You've got multiple offers on all these houses nowadays. You got to have a strong offer, and a seller wants to know that you're actually going to be qualified to buy the house.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
What's a good credit score?
It's like you already know what a good credit score is.
To go.
Not you.
The higher the better. The higher the better.
the
Hey,
higher
I've been
the
working
better.
on it.
The
Shut up.
higher the better. That's always true.
To answer your question, yes, the higher the better.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you sold your first house, how do you go where do you go from there, like going on to your next house? I mean, you were working like multiple homes at the same time, or what? I'm not quite sure how any of this works as far as like realty,
Sure.
works.
Well, it's funny because being a real estate agent is, again, most people have this misconception of what it is, but really what it is being able to go out and find business for yourself.
Right. I'm assuming you don't wear like a blazer. Like on TV.
It depends. I
said
mean,
yes.
if,
Like a color. I'm sorry. Like a red blazer or a blue blazer. or
no,
something
nothing
like that.
corny.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I dress.
Yeah.
I like to dress nice.
You definitely have the smile
professional.
for a realtor.
Hey,
Yeah.
But
He's like,
it's,
He does. He
I
has
appreciate
it.
Yeah.
He does.
the braces. I have the braces.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
And wear that retainer, brother. I'm
I
telling you.
will. I will.
I should have done it, but
yours is not gonna look as good as that. Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
whatever.
Well, I'm gonna go cry.
But no, it's
Go record him.
There's a lot of grind. You got to get out there. You got to be able to meet people. You got to network.
Yeah.
And you've got to essentially earn people's trust and make them confident that you're able to go out and do the job and get them the right house. And that's
Yeah.
what it comes down to. And then you've got to deliver. You've
Yeah.
got to go out and find that property, even if the market's tight and there's not much options available. And then you've got to educate them on how to make a very strong competitive offer without them overpaying and without them getting into something they shouldn't to
Right.
get that house. So there's a sweet science to it, and a lot of people just truly aren't made for that.
Right.
But the ones that are, they do well.
Okay. And so obviously you're able to communicate effectively with these people, and I guess if I wanted, okay, I decide tomorrow that I want to buy a house, what would be my first step?
First step again is us.
Or actually, what would be the steps?
I would say let's have a talk and discuss what you're looking for, so I have an understanding. Then I would give you a presentation that I have that it shows you the process of buying a house, what fees are involved, your typical costs, things of that nature. Then if you say, hey, John, okay, this sounds good, let's take it to the next step, I'll say, great, Marty, that's perfect. What we need to do now is we need to have you speak with a lender, because the lender can screen you and look at your credit, look at all of the stuff they need to check out, and they'll say, oh, great, Marty, you're going to be pre-qualified to buy up to this amount. Or they might say, hey, Marty, you've got a little bit of issue with your credit or this and that.
And I'm like, damn it, K-Rod, this is why I don't co-sign.
I
Damn
knew
it,
you were
K-Rod.
gonna say some
Yeah.
shit.
Maybe
didn't
they'll say
qualify,
we
by
need
the
to
way.
work on a couple of things.
Yeah.
And then that's the next step for you,
Yeah.
is to get that in order first, because it doesn't do either of us any good to go out looking at properties, submit an offer, and then find out that you're not qualified to buy the house in the first place.
Right,
It's going
right.
to hurt. It's going to hurt your feelings.
Right.
So finding out what you want, putting you in contact with the lender, any lender you want, and then if you're approved, we go house shopping, we find that right house, and when we do, we do everything we can to get it.
So what kind of fees, I guess, when someone's, let's say I pre-qualify and all that, so what kind of fees specifically is it that's charged when I'm buying a house?
Well, of course, you've got your closing costs that are going to be with the lender. Those are the fees that they're basically charging you to give you a loan, right?
Yeah,
They got to
right,
get
right,
paid.
Right.
Then you've got, your down payment, which it depends on how much you put down, but I always recommend that people put down as much as possible.
Right.
Because then you're taking a lower loan amount, right? And the less of a loan you take, the cheaper your monthly payment's going to be.
Right.
So you always want, people go after the highest that they can afford, and then they regret it because their monthly payment is outrageous.
Right.
If you go as low as you can go, but you're still happy with where you live, you're going to be happy because your monthly payment for that whole duration is that price. So, if you get a $1,500 a month payment and you're locked in for 30 years on that, people are a lot more comfortable than getting a $2,500 a month payment,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I pay more on my apartment. Fuck.
Yeah, and that's honestly who
bitch.
I help out a lot, because I was in the apartments for 10 years. So I know we've had a 20% increase in rental rates in the last year. Why would you want to give a landlord all that money when you could put it into your own property?
Because they're stupid.
Well, truthfully, it's because
I mean,
somebody
yeah.
hasn't told them about their option of doing that, and they just don't understand.
What about first time buyers?
First-time buyers? I love them because
I love you too.
It's exciting. It's exciting. They get it. I mean, there's nothing like the feeling of getting your own house.
Yeah.
It is 1,000 times different than being in an apartment, because in an apartment you feel like, okay, I'm renting this. This isn't mine. But a house, you're like, this is my castle.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Fuck, I gotta fix this shit.
You love it. I can do whatever I want. I could put up, soundproof stuff everywhere. I can decorate however I want. I can turn this.
I'm going to tear down this wall.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Nobody's stopping you.
Oh, make love right there.
Seriously.
Oh, God.
Oh no, you don't have to own the house to do that.
No, it's over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
In that chair.
sticky over there.
No, I never been naked in that chair.
Are you sure?
No, anyway. Yeah, I'm positive. That was a chair I bought at a thrift store. Actually.
Great.
Oh, so it's been used.
So it's been used.
I guess I don't know. That's actually Luis's chair. I gave it to him just because and all that. So tell us more about the single mom that you were talking about earlier. Adon, pay attention.
So yeah, again, she was my first client.
Oh my God, K-Rod, really?
Something happened.
Hold on.
He needs his cough drops.
Go ahead, take your cough drop.
Yes.
We're gonna. Oh my God, just hold that thought.
I'm dying,
We got
guys.
some masks in here.
I know.
He was getting over strep throat a few weeks ago, and so the cough
is on.
lingers for a couple of months or so, and so it's like,
Set.
There you go.
all right,
We're
okay,
good,
so
we're
about
good.
this.
He starts coughing again.
All right, so
I jinxed
Don't
him.
worry, dude. You're
Sorry,
good.
man.
We
I
thought we were all getting close.
Okay,
I know,
We're
right?
fine.
Jeez,
We're dead.
are you good?
Oh, I'm very good.
All right.
Are we good? That's the question.
Nah, yeah, good.
He just goes through these coughing fits and all that. I think he does it on purpose. It's psychological. Thank you for
I want
ruining the
attention.
show.
he wants
I appreciate you ruining the show.
Because
I'm
attention's
here.
not on me.
I'm here, you guys.
This is too much to edit out, so
attention whore.
be like a big gap in the show if I have to cut all this part out.
Go.
So anyway,
Go.
But yeah, so she was
Yeah.
awesome, very nice. A younger lady with, like I said, single mom, and she was actually. It was one of the easiest transactions I've had. I probably showed her 4 houses, and we got the house under contract the first time, so there was a bit of beginner's luck there for
so
me.
this is her first time buying a home.
This was
so-
her first time
okay.
and my first time selling one.
Yeah, cool.
And it worked out awesome. So that was a great first experience. And I'll tell you this, it was probably 3.5 months after I got my license, though. So that's 3.5 months of working and not getting paid. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't handle that because a lot of people have the W-2 mentality.
Yeah.
Where if I work an hour, I need to get paid an hour.
Yeah.
But when you're self-employed, you can work 30, 40 hours and sometimes bust out and not get paid anything.
Right.
And then at the same time, I can work maybe 5, 10 hours and get paid what I would have
Buku.
normally got.
Right,
yeah,
your commission
for 40.
and all that. Yeah.
Exactly. So there's, that's another dimension to the becoming a realtor.
Because
is
it can
that you
be
have to do that.
scary for those that are used to the whole W-2 mentality.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get used to relying on a paycheck.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
easy.
I'm used to that.
I'm used to it
I
also.
did it for 10 years.
I have friends that would have like multiple jobs throughout the year, so they would have like 2 or 3.
Ws.
W-2s, and so I'm like, wait a minute. So because if one sends it now, because it's already tax season anyway, and then they have to wait a couple of more weeks for another one to send it, and then one doesn't send it, they have to make that phone call. It's like, hey, why didn't you send this your W-2 form? I'm like, I don't know how you can live like this. It's so scary. Because then you can't report that. Or they don't even. They're professionals because they know. Well, I only work this amount, so I don't need to get a W-2. I don't even know how that works, or anything like that. But to be self-reliant on yourself, that's something that you invest in yourself. So I assume because you had that previous job, you were a W-2 person.
I had the W-2 mentality,
and
so
then,
it was
and
this
then all of a
transition.
and so that must have been.
It was a tough transition.
Yeah.
I was actually getting very frustrated because I was working 50 hours a week and doing everything I could to figure it out and get some traction. And then when I got that first one, I was like, I got it.
I'm rich, bitch.
Did you get support from friends or family, or did they say get a real job?
I did. My wife is phenomenal. She really supported me through the process of getting my license and getting started with it all. So, I mean, if I didn't have her, I don't think I would have been able to make it through, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Tear.
I know. Oh, she's listening
Love
to
baby.
that. She's all like, oh.
Okay, now be honest. Now, okay.
Right. Okay, the mics are off. All right.
All right. So you work on the 1099.
Yes, sir.
That's what I am right now. That's all I know what you're talking about. When
Yep.
if you don't work, you're
You eat what you kill.
yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just assumed that you were still W-2.
No, so I've been off for 2 weeks.
I have no idea. Oh, really?
Yeah. Because
Oh.
the truck went down, so I can't make money if I can't deliver.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
So I know how you.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I'm like, shit. If you don't work, you don't fucking get paid.
All right.
So I'm like, nah.
And having a newborn, because my son was born July 19th, and that's when a year before that, I started. So now I've got that constant pressure on me.
Damn, yeah.
Like there ain't no sitting around.
You
You're
can't
get out.
fail. You need to go out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a little break and do some stuff, and then we'll probably sit around, stare at
Eat
each
some
other.
cough drops.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some comfort.
You don't eat them, you suck them.
Everybody
You
gets
suck the juice.
one. Okay. All right, guys. We'll be right back with more of the House of Machismo podcast.
I'm a little bit naughty, I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. You're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. To all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly, I'm too fly. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. You're a little bit selfish. You get mad every time you lose. You can't take me with you. I'm scared you're gonna blow your fuse. Come a little bit closer, yeah. I can really start over, yeah. In the back of my mind, there's someone waiting on me. You're just wasting my time because you're scared and lonely. Finally got some closure, yeah. I can finally start over, yeah. To all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly, I'm too fly. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Here's to the memories. Cheers to who used to be. Your friend said that you left me. I'm glad that's what you believe. All my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly, I'm too fly. Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell goodbye. U-G-L-I, you'll never see me cry. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell it. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
If you're needing someone to tackle a roach, flea, or bedbug problem, then look no further. Stop wandering that desert. You have found your, do I dare say it, your pest control messiah? Manny Perez with Assurance Pest and Termite. We actually have Manny Perez here, owner and proprietor of this awesome company right here with us. He's actually a real person and not someone we made up. Say hello, Manny.
Hello, Manny.
Okay, that's enough. K-Rod,
Yes.
Tell us, how can one get a hold of this awesome, mysterious, yet debonair man?
In order to get a hold of this mysterious man, you can call him at 214-998-3989. Or you could email him at assurancept@gmail.com.
And in Spanish, take it away, Carlos.
Por favor, llame al 214-998-3989.
And in Portuguese, take it away, Carlos.
Oh, shit.
I think it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I don't know that
So,
one.
yeah, un, deux, quatre, something like that.
Yeah.
That's French.
All right, Assurance Pest and Termite. They handle commercial residential properties. And yes, they even do cars and a whole lot more. Well, go on, Manny. Tell them. Don't just sit there looking at me.
Yeah, we're full service pest control company that is bilingual. Si hablamos español. We do residential, commercial, and we do cars. And we do offer COVID sanitation as well, but we kill everything that has 4, 6, or 8 legs, except for dogs and cats.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
But yeah,
Thank you.
roaches, fleas, bed bugs, mice, rats.
In-laws.
What?
Those are extra and off the books.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. Assurance Pest and Termite. Great customer service, real professional staff, and a tight ass.
Please have underwear on when we show up. At least underwear.
At the very least. Then give him a call or text. 214-998-3989. Call today. Not responsible for his own tidy whitey.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up.
Look, straight from the mud like Ruby. Straight to the stage, they love me. I understand they hungry, but please don't hate, that's ugly. I've been sliding, shaking, moving. I've been popping in my city. Shawty say she love the way we do it with me. I be too turned up to ever give a fuck. I ain't come to argue, let a nigga fuck. They been talking pennies, I need bigger bucks. About to catch a flight, I need to switch it up. Got that black boy joy, might do my dance on him. Take no disrespect, might put my hands on him. Hit this chicken, now she wanna marry me. But she gon' need some closure and some therapy. Came back to the city with my bank account on F. Giving rappers hell, I know they happy that I left. Hit the south in winter, I just put down my deposit. 82 degrees, I left that jacket in my
Bill,
closet.
I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up.
Hey, look, came in with the what's that? Left out with the who she? Laying game like 2D, I been kicking shit like Bruce Lee. Margarita to the brim tip, black denim need a slim fit. Same people that I flex with be the ones that I'm in the gym with. I'm a living legend, you a dead cause, and I'm dead ass. No, I'm dead, right? Leaving early, but I'm here night. Long and short to keep the head right. Teed up out in Malibu, got sand all in my good shoes. Press a nigga with the pessimism, but I only came for the good news. I am the show that they came for, hitting the target I aim for. We been discussing the contract, just telling they get what they paid for. I am not fucking with poverty, really it started to bother me. I need the yacht with the property, they come with the view that you gotta see. Came up from the basement, hit the rooftop with a passion. Bad bitch with some good credit and a good sense for the fashion. Dope blowing with the left hand, ass gripping with the right hand. Uber share to the airport, I'ma hit you back when my flight
Bill, I'm in
land.
the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up.
Okay. Speaker on. Podcast streaming. Now, let me step in here. Of the House of Machismo podcast. Turn the water on. It's me, your host, Marty, and I have number 45 here. Just the right temperature. God, that feels good.
You can now listen to House of Machismo while on the can or in the shower.
Wait, what the hell? What are you doing in here?
I am telling everyone how they should listen to the House of Machismo podcast on all major podcast streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. Just don't hog all the hot water. And can you scrub my back?
No problem. The House of Machismo podcast also has its own YouTube channel where you can stream the show or watch clips. You have some tension right here.
Oh, well, that's an old shoulder injury.
Be sure to like and subscribe to the House of Machismo YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. This is House of Machismo.
Well, good job, bro.
Thanks. My eyes are up here.
Oh, sorry.
Welcoming our new member to the show. Hello, Baby Henry. They're the Golden Girls of comedy. You're listening to House of Machismo.
Baby Henry.
Who's
Chris,
Baby Henry?
Chris had his
Baby-
wife had a baby.
Is that Baby Ruth's brother?
No. That's,
Oh, he had his baby already?
Yeah, Henry's his
Nice.
name. Our co-host, Chris, who actually sits in that chair. And the whole reason why Carlos is here, his wife finally had the baby.
Henry.
Yeah, Henry.
I'm going to go French and I'm going to call him Henri.
Henri.
You're being honorary.
Henri.
King Henry. Ah.
Hey, this kind of sounds like porn music.
Does it a little bit? Yeah.
First off, how do you know?
Hey,
Well,
is that what you were shooting for?
I'll tell you what I'm shooting for. I mean,
Jesus.
yeah, no. Here's the thing: is that this is like a porn setup, by the
It
way.
is.
Like the
Look at the
camera,
cameras.
the random camera in the middle of the studio. Which, okay, so everybody turn and look at that camera, literally right there.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
porn
look at that camera.
I have not even seen that camera there this whole time.
I know, right?
I've seen those two. I did not see this bitch right here.
That one's been in the restroom the whole time.
What?
No, I'm kidding. No,
That's why Carlos goes in there. Look,
here's the thing.
No comment.
I dropped something.
This is the third camera that I have bought this week. That camera right there. And the problem is that I have two other cameras. I'm trying to do everything like a little studio setup. So I have Don over there who's switching. You know, he's like the pilot of the
DJ.
ship.
Oh,
yeah,
DJ.
He's like the video pilot of the ship. So he gets to decide which shots.
You look like
that we
DJ
use.
Khaled.
I know, right?
you
You
go.
need to throw out some sort of music or
What
something.
did he say?
Another
Another
one.
one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh, he's going to charge us.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now we're getting sued.
Good job.
Thanks, great. No, but
He's going to be like, another one, I'm going to sue.
so these two cameras here are exactly the same one, and then I thought, well, let me get a third one, and so I ordered. There's no camera behind
Oh,
you,
I thought there
Carlos.
was. I was
No,
like,
no. Eventually there will be a fourth camera.
Okay.
But,
One right there.
but the thing.
Oh, yes.
All right.
My middle finger.
So what happened is that I ordered a third one, and it showed up. And when I tried to turn it on, it didn't work.
Oh.
It did not work. It did not want to turn on. Brand new. So I had to package it back up, and I had to return it. And at the same time, I ordered from a different seller on Amazon the same type of camera, same camera. And so that shipped. And so it arrived Friday. And immediately, as soon as it got here, I opened it up and tried it out. And it didn't want to turn on.
What the fuck?
You know, keep in mind, these are $1,000 cameras.
Are you pushing the power button?
Yeah, I did everything.
It's a whole-
I did everything to test it out. And so that same night, I package it up and I return it.
It's the same one that fucking came.
For real. Like, they just keep sending you the same one.
That's what I thought at first. I'm like, I'm still waiting for refunds.
You should mark it.
I'm still waiting for refunds
For real.
on those cameras.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So then I thought, this is stupid. What are the odds of getting two cameras that do not work? And so that evening, this is Friday, I thought, well, I'm going to go to Best Buy and buy a 4K camcorder because these are camcorders. So for people to do filmmaking, they like using DSLR cameras. Carlos, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
correct.
because it's very cinematic and it looks like film. You know,
It does
has,
look like film.
Yeah,
Carlos
and so
don't
that's the idea.
I have no clue.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable.
I just buy them.
Carlos, tell me, what is white balancing?
Oh, Lord.
Racist.
Let's not get into that.
Okay. So anyway,
Right there. White balance.
John, show us what white balancing is. There you go.
He's balancing.
Simple as that.
This is
Simple as
brown
that.
balancing.
Okay. So anyway, so I wanted a camcorder. So around 6:50, I head to Best Buy, and it's over here by 6:35 in Midway, and I'll probably get there around maybe 6:59.
God, you're really telling us a time.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Well, there's a reason because as
Okay.
soon as I get there, 6:59, I'm about to walk in the door, but there's a clerk standing there, and for no reason, I just say, "Hey, what's going on? You guys closing?" I don't know even why I even asked. He says, yes, we are. 7 o'clock, Best Buy close. And so I'm like, oh, you guys are closing at 7 o'clock? And are you gonna do that again?
Just go.
Okay. So anyway, so I found that kind of shocking because I really wanted to buy a camera. You don't understand the urge it is to get this, to buy this. You know, you get it, Carlos, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You get that hard on. You know what it means.
Pretty much. I'm walking in there with the big ass boner. It's not really big ass.
That's why they told you to close at 7. You walked in with a big boner.
I know, right? They're like, we're just closing the door right now.
Fuck out of here.
We don't have no porn
Here
videos.
here comes a weird guy with a big dick. Oh, and there's a chubby Hispanic guy behind him, which would be me. So anyway, so all the Best Buys apparently close at 7 o'clock every day.
I don't know.
At 7
Every
o'clock.
day or on Sunday?
This was Friday.
Wow.
Friday night. And so I'm thinking that Friday night's payday for a lot of people. I think you would stay open a little bit longer. And I understand about the pandemic, so that just means that maybe you'll open up a little later.
Well, no wonder Amazon's taking over. The freaking stores are closing.
So then that night on Amazon, I just looked up a different brand of camera, different whatever, and it was going to be here the next morning.
And that's the one you got?
This is the one that I got
cool.
that's right there, and it works awesome. It turns on. In fact, honestly, I actually like it a little bit better than these Panasonic ones.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but I mean, they're all 4K.
What if the other ones were like voice command, turn on, and
I really wouldn't care.
That would have turned on.
No.
Or clap on, clap on.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I honestly wouldn't care if they're voice command. I mean, there's certain features that us filmmakers look for.
Don't look
cameras.
at Carlos. Don't look at Carlos like he knows. Have you seen his shit? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sure, the writing can be improved a little bit.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's well, I don't write anything.
Oh,
I don't write any of them.
Oh, you don't?
Sure, the
like,
actors could be, in there better than once they have.
Oh, you were gonna have auditions. When do you have auditions for
He already
your movie?
put it.
Yes.
He already put it.
Yeah, well, I know he
And
put it.
I commented.
No, I put out the casting call.
None of those were me.
Well, I mean, who knows?
I put that little.
Well, I mean, when are your auditions?
They probably won't be until next month. I mean, I put it out on Monday, this past Monday, and then man, over 100 people already submitted their headshots and stuff. It's a lot of people. I was surprised.
Now, what if I were to submit a couple of people to you that
Absolutely,
are legitimate actors? Would you look at them a little harder than the
harder?
Well, but you know what I mean. I think maybe I need to be clear.
Marty, you don't have to tell
clear.
him I'm a real actor.
Come
on, Marty.
He knows you're not.
I'm talking about Ian.
I knew you were gonna say Ian.
Well, tell him to send it. Send his headshot.
I was gonna send him our short film we did. I was like, this is my audition tape, bitch.
Dude, for real. I mean, honestly, that's what a lot of people send when they don't have demo reels. They'll just send their old movies they've done, and they'll just send me clips.
When I was handsomer back then.
Well, you were what?
When I was handsomer.
Oh,
when he was more handsome.
Gotcha.
Yeah, or skinnier.
See, I could be the stupid one.
There you go.
Absolutely. And he's actually really good at playing that too.
Yes, and life.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, shit. Well,
he has a whole lot of experience behind that.
There you go. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited, man, because I mean, like I said, I put it out there. A lot of people reached out, so it's got to start looking through them, So I mean, honestly, K-Rod, if you want to do it, you need to submit, man.
I'm not gonna look at your shit, but you can submit. But I'm not a jock. I don't have a body of a jock.
Are you sure? Maybe you can do the whole.
Thank you. He said, "Are you sure?" Thank you.
Well, maybe you can do the whole, what they do in the Marvel movies, and they just, they bulk up.
Or the movie 300 where they spray paint the.
We can do that. Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, this ain't a big thing. I can't do all that.
But anyway, here let me introduce my good friend Ian. This is.
You already have something set up.
Well, this is what he sounds like. Maybe I can get something. Yeah, I'll show you what he looks like.
Okay.
Actually, but this is what he sounds like.
When size doesn't matter, be glad you have House of Machismo.
He's our voice guy.
Oh, he got the part.
I don't care how he looks.
He's got it. He's got
I
it.
can close my eyes and see him whispering in my ear.
Let me actually. You guys talk for a second.
What, you got a
talk
picture?
to John about realty.
Do you have?
And all that
Wait,
stuff.
do you have his picture? Do you really?
I have a video.
Oh,
He's been He's one of the main characters in the cop show we were doing.
okay, gotcha.
So what
gotcha.
movie are you producing? Man?
It's called The No Sleeping Game. It's a short film. I know, right? It's a short film. Basically follows a group of friends that they find themselves stuck at home during the pandemic, and they decide to play this childhood game called The No Sleeping Game, which is basically what it is.
Never heard of
it. I know, right? Well, that's why it's so original. It's so original. But they decide to play that game, so whoever goes without sleep the longest ends up winning. So they just they start killing each other.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it turns deadly, man. So I'm cool. I'm very
good at dying.
I can fake dying. But yeah, I mean, a lot of shit happens. Not to give anything away, but yeah, it just gets crazy. So I'm excited to shoot it. We'll be filming in April, hopefully. So yeah, right now, like I said, I'm looking for the talent. So I'm looking for the right people.
Are you in it?
I am not in it. No, I'm just
okay. I'm definitely gonna watch this shit.
I am you asshole. I am strictly directing the movie, so and I wrote it.
It's only 4 that you need.
No, it's 5 total. It's 5 total. Yeah, 2 girls and 3 guys, I believe.
Okay,
yeah.
But that's all you need. You don't need anybody else, or because it's in the house. Never mind.
Yeah, it's all in the house. Yeah. Oh, and no, definitely. I mean, that's literally the main cast.
Look at this. Let me show you.
It?
This isn't Ian yet, but remember this, K-Rod?
Do you need the little brother? I'll play a little brother.
Oh my god!
Remember our first podcast?
Oh shit! Look how handsome I look.
Look notice of these things.
Look at Marty.
So with all this bad crap that's going on social media, sometimes you get like these little good morsels that make news that are actually.
When was this released?
This was
2019. Oh, my birthday.
Wait, hold on. No. Seriously. Let me talk to you.
That's on March 2nd.
Remember this? Look how different the room looks.
Hey, hello?
Yeah.
Luis, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. Is this, do you think it's working out with Keith?
You know I can hear you, right?
Wait,
We're talking in private.
I can hear you. I mean, through here. The headphones.
He's like, I turned off the wrong ones.
See, this
okay, now I can hear you.
He doesn't.
Okay, so I don't know. Do you think it's working out with Keith? I mean, he's nice to look at, I guess. I don't know. But
wait, hold on.
But
now I can hear you.
But intellectually, I don't know. I mean, do you think he contributes much to it? Or?
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Yeah, we need a guy here. We need a stupid guy.
Look, these are the good days, right?
For like maybe a couple of shows.
Is this really the first one?
But here's the thing: is that
I think this is like the first month.
But I don't want to look at like I'm the bad guy.
You see those? You see those frames? You see those frames behind my head?
It's not firing. It's like a
my acting won those
it's
2 awards.
It's a leave of absence.
It's a leave of absence.
AWOL.
Well, the films that we did won those awards.
My writing won though.
Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it.
But my character won. My character won.
Those were the good old days. I remember that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hey.
Okay, so that's him with his shirt off. Dude.
Oh,
yeah. That's
the top right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Ian.
Okay, that's Ian.
When he looked
Did he
hot.
get the part?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was already sold with his voice.
That's the name of the show, Surge.
You sent me this. I watched this.
Isn't this cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Ian did a good job. So then I won't help him. So then I won't put you through it. But.
No. It's fine. But I mean, I forgot what he looked like. That's the thing.
Did you forget what I looked like?
No.
In film?
You message me every day, bro.
No, I don't.
Those are real handcuffs. I guess I don't know.
Oh God.
Oh, they were.
Fun fact.
I know, right?
Those are real.
I can't play
handcuffs.
this music anyway. But anyway, all right. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and send over his resume and headshot.
Yeah.
And tell him about it. I haven't told. No, I.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm that serious. I'm looking for the right people to play these characters. So.
You keep looking at me. Is that a hint?
Well, yeah. I mean,
hey, look, that's Ian. Hey.
Oh, there he is.
See, look how serious he looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not in there.
Now he's gained a little weight since the pandemic.
Okay.
But I think haven't we all?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shit.
Especially you, K-Rod. I was looking at the footage the other day. You were a little.
I know.
From the side.
It's the view.
Yeah, it was that low to the ground looking at K-Rod.
She was good.
Who's that?
Oh, Abby.
Abby was good at fake crying. It made me cry.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? She's really good too. Have you met her before?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I know any of these.
Okay.
These are all local actors.
That's kind of a weird way of holding a gun.
Oh, look, my old house.
Let's go back, like about 30 seconds. He's holding a gun, running.
Look, that's me. You saw me. Look,
was
like
that
2
you, bro?
seconds. Yeah. Go back, Marty. Oh, that's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
Yeah, he lives in Florida now.
Oh, well, so he doesn't. What do you think he would want to be part of it?
That's me fine.
That's a pilot.
And then that's K-Rod under the mask right there in the helmet. Right there.
Hey, that's me. Look, executive producer, Key Rodriguez.
Is this just a name? I need a name.
Shut up. Shut up. They don't know that.
Yeah,
they don't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
You should show him my clip at least.
Oh my God.
Show him my famous nude scene.
It's not so famous. Do we really want to see him nude? Hold on.
There's nudity.
No, there really
No, that's not nude.
No. I don't remember.
Jesus.
It's a very short scene.
It's a cop movie.
It's a Jesus nude scene.
That's as long as my penis. It was 2 minutes.
This is actually
Here's what it-
this is my pond. What it looked like before it accidentally.
We're really gonna show your pond?
Before it got drained. Yeah, this is underwater because the GoPros can go underwater.
Wow.
I have a GoPro.
Yeah, and that was one of the turtles. You see,
Donatello?
yeah, Donatello. I didn't name him, but yeah.
Wait, so what happened to the fish?
They're still alive as far as I can tell.
Except for the turtles.
No, actually, the turtles are gone. I don't know what happened. I think something came in the. No, seriously, something was slowly taking them out of the water, and I'm guessing it was like a possum or raccoon or something.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Kids next door.
But they were so friendly. Like it literally was so curious that it would just come up to you.
Yeah, he's trying to eat you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm hungry, bitch.
Yeah. And so
You just call him fat again.
Yeah,
Oh,
again.
God damn it. No. Hey, I'm not the one saying this.
Wow.
He's the one calling him.
can't believe
Marty.
that.
Whatever.
Okay. Well, anyway, eventually I'll play him. I'll play him this stuff.
No, I mean, he needs to send his application, bro. I mean, his headshot.
I'll make sure that he gets gets that done.
Yeah.
All right. So back to
Your show.
right. Back to the show and stuff. Okay. So John, question: Is it easier for someone to buy a home if it's being sold by the actual owner or by, like, say, like a bank or something like that?
Well, I mean,
in your opinion,
it really doesn't matter in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
What makes buying a house difficult is typically when there's multiple offers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because when somebody's selling their house, whether I'm selling my house myself,
Mm-hmm.
I'm having an agent sell it, I have a bank's taking it and selling it. The market is really what dictates the price, right? Because a $200,000 house isn't going to get picked up for $500,000. It's just not going to happen. People will be able to tell this ain't a $500,000 house.
Right.
But what makes it difficult is when you've got a house that's being sold by whoever, but it's at a good price, it's in a very desirable location, and everybody wants it. And that's what we're facing in today's market is there's not that much inventory, and everybody wants to buy because our interest rates are at record low, rates right now. And the rental rates are skyrocketing, so everybody's trying to buy a house. People are moving from California and everywhere else coming here daily. And what that's doing is it's making it difficult to buy because there's not much available. And the ones that are nice and are available, you're typically going against a lot of other people. So your offer has to be competitive. You've got to have, typically the highest amount. If you can close earlier, that's a bonus. If you're willing to waive your right to terminate the offer due to the appraisal not working out, that's a strong feature in the offer. So there's different things you can do to make your offer stand out and be the strongest.
Right.
And you have to do that if there's multiple offers and you really want the house. You have to be the most compelling, competitive offer.
But does it have to be an offer? Like, let's say I want that. I want that house. That's mine. I want it.
I mean, technically, you could go up to a homeowner and discuss it and do it without a real estate agent. You certainly could do that. But there's so much legal action that's involved with the sale and the transaction that goes through the process of selling a house that it's very wise to have a representative helping you with that, writing the contract, making sure that you're getting a good deal on that house and guiding you through the entire process of buying the house, getting the inspection done, getting the appraisal done, making sure that everything checks out, right? Yeah. If you go on your own and you don't have any experience with that, you've never done it before, there's a lot of mistakes you can make.
No, I meant like, okay, let's say go through you.
Sure.
You do all that.
Sure.
But I don't want to go through the whole thing like, okay, I want that, but somebody else wants it, somebody else, they're betting on it. I don't want to. Is there a way you can avoid all that stuff?
The only way you'd be able to avoid that if the property was not listed on the market and it was just like you had a neighbor that you knew and you approached him and said, "Hey, man, I want to buy your house. I've got an agent that I'd like to have help us, guide us through that process." And then that house never got listed by another agent,
so nobody
knows about it. Exactly.
Yeah.
But if there's another agent listing it, everybody knows about it because it's online. It's on Realtor.com, the MLS, all that stuff that you guys can see. Yeah. And it's got a for sale sign in the front, and everybody's going and looking at it. And if it's at a good price and it's in a good location, it's likely going to have a lot of offers on it, and you have to be.
Yeah, because I want to avoid that. Let's say you see a house you fucking love, but you're fucking bidding for it. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I would just throw down a lot. It's like if it's $250, I'll go $450.
Oh shit!
Well, the key is,
that's not guaranteed.
The key is you shop within your range, right?
Yeah.
You say, okay, I'm comfortable going up to this amount, and you stay disciplined to that. You don't go above it because you're going to hurt yourself.
Do you think it's better for people to come into this saying that if some people see a house and they know this is my dream house, this is what I want this house, or do you think it's better for them to have like a plan B, plan A, plan B, meaning I want this house, but let me also look at maybe what my plan B house might be?
Well, it kind of depends on where they're at in life, right? If you're at a point where you're ready to retire or you've got a lot of money and you know for a fact that that property is what you want, you know, I mean, that might be different than somebody who's buying their first house and doesn't really need that house. They just need a house to get started. So it really depends on where you're at. But no matter where you're at, you want to make a wise decision for what position you're in at that time.
How long do you think it takes for someone to buy a house?
Well, from the point of getting the offer accepted, meaning you've sent out an official offer to the homeowner,
right?
It typically takes about 30 days if you're using a bank to finance your loan. If you're doing a cash purchase, usually about 15 days from that point.
Oh, okay.
So 15, 30 days. Sometimes the seller will need a little time after the house has been sold because they're waiting for their new house to be built, or they're waiting, you know, they need 2 weeks to get their stuff moved out, whatever. They can write that into the contract as well.
Like, bitch, get out.
Right. But
Well,
again,
because
it's 15 to 30 days typically.
In some cases, the old owners can't move until their house is bought.
Right.
Meaning that they can't purchase their next home or until they sell their house.
And I just experienced that recently. And what happened was the homeowner, I helped her sell the house. And once the new people bought the house, she still needed it for a month afterwards. And it was all predetermined before they bought the house. So that was in the initial agreement. They had a lease signed. So, because at the point of the sale, she's no longer the homeowner. She is a renter. Right.
Okay.
So she's a renter in their house.
That happened to our house when we sold it.
Yeah.
And it says, of course, hey, if you overstay, you're paying this amount per day. So that really puts pressure on you to get out of that house. So, you know, again, that's another just small reason why you want somebody with professional experience in your corner, making sure that you don't sign something and agree to something you're not really understanding.
And that would be you.
That's right, John Hoggle, the flying real estate agent.
Yeah. Okay. So then a serious question. Have you ever sold a haunted house?
Oh, God.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, no.
This guy's a good salesman.
You know, no, I
said, not that I know of.
Yeah, I've had the question asked.
Yeah.
You know,
is this house haunted? You're like, no, it's not. Like, I don't.
You got to call the ghost hunters.
Right,
for
right.
That. I don't
Well, okay. So, question. So,
you sold a whole house.
In Texas, do they do? I don't know who would disclose it, or if it is, but if somebody is killed in the house or dies in the house, are they supposed to disclose it?
I honestly, I don't know about being killed.
Okay.
I haven't asked that. I don't believe so.
Okay.
But if somebody's died in the house, it's not required to be disclosed.
Okay.
Damn.
What if they shot porn?
I mean,
that might be a selling
That's going to come out during the inspection when
Yeah.
the black light
Yeah.
check is going. No, I'm just playing.
We have an abnormal amount of semen stains near the ceiling.
walls.
Yeah.
Is that an upgrade or?
All right.
Extra
So,
cost.
so what's the most expensive house you've sold?
5.5, $550.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it a nice house or was it?
Yeah.
It was about this big.
Yeah.
That big.
Yeah,
Oh, was it?
I know, right?
It was.
It's not shitty like this one.
2,200 square feet. And it had a few acres
Love
on
you,
it.
Mark.
So, I'm currently in discussion with a very large property though, and it's a perfect location for a future air park.
Oh wow! Okay.
And that is a much larger project.
Yeah.
And I'm working diligently on it.
Okay.
So if I get my real estate, will you help me?
If you
Join
get
your
it,
group.
If you get it
Join your
done, man,
crew.
come on.
And
come
but
on
you
with
also
it.
have to be a pilot.
If you want
I
to be
do?
a flying real estate agent, you do.
Yeah, you have to be a
No,
pilot.
because I have family members and friends that sell houses, and they always tell me, Keith, you'll be good at this because you fucking talk.
Hey,
like your personality is like, bro, you could just you're out there. It's like us, we're fucking quiet. It's like we don't talk. We have to fucking sound like robots and shit when we're talking. It's like for you, you're fucking. You could just talk.
You got to be a go-getter.
You can fuck and talk.
You got to.
Yeah, come on.
You got to
want
be.
this house?
You know, you got to be the type of person that everywhere you go. You got to be the type of person that everywhere you go.
Look at his smile. God damn.
Look at that one too.
On my car, y'all saw it. I got a picture of me on the side. It says a flying
car,
real estate agent.
Dude, look at that suit.
Look
Everywhere
at that
go.
suit. Is that
suit.
what is it? Suede? What is that material?
Oh, Marty, you had
Suede
said you were
pup.
going to bring a realtor last week.
Cardigan?
And I see the
That's it.
Civic go by with the realtor looking type of picture. I'm like, oh, it's that guy. Yeah. I'm like, hey, you looking for Marty? He's like, yeah.
This is on the side of your car, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is it really?
I bet
Yeah.
it's a little bit different on the side of the car because it says the flying real estate
It's
agent. It's
yeah.
got an airplane on there on the side.
Dang.
So when's the commercial come out, man? Are you
I know, right?
I'm trying, man. I'm
I'll be
trying.
the fake
real.
buyee.
I need to find the right billboard too.
Oh my God, Keith and his
That
partner
too,
should be
yeah,
like.
you need
on
to have a
this-
billboard.
It could be me and Carlos.
Yeah, dude. I'll be. Oh my
Me
god.
and him would be like buying a house.
Yeah.
Hey, he helped us.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Flew him over their future house. That's
Yeah, there you go.
I'm the one that's supposed to talk like
See,
that.
when I
Oh,
was
sorry, man.
You're the deep one.
when I was
Oh, yeah,
looking,
that's
when I
right.
was looking to get this house, I met the realtor here from work, and I came with two of my coworkers, and oh my God, I remember he just wanted to know who I was or whatever. I went through a couple of realtors, but anyways, when I met with this one, I said, well, this is my wife, Stephanie. Let's call her Stephanie. Like, this is my wife, Stephanie. And he's like, oh, okay, nice to meet you. You guys would be happy in this home, in this home. But then I brought this other lady with me. And they're like, and who's this? I'm like, and I remember we were in the back bedroom over there. I was like, that's my mistress.
You did not say that.
I did. They were all aware of it. They thought it was hilarious. The realtor had no idea. It's like, I'm like, we'll probably have this big bedroom, and she'll probably have this smaller bedroom over here.
stay with us.
He was professional the whole way. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, that's what works.
He's like, that's common. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, yeah, man,
like,
you guys,
damn.
plenty of room for all three of you.
This is the mistress suite right here.
Right.
This guy's a player.
Yeah. But anyway, they were sweet. They were nice. But the realtor, professional the whole way. I thought that was kind of funny. Have you ever had kind of weird situations like that? Like, as maybe because I assume that you have sane people that actually are trying to buy a home, but I guess people from different lifestyles.
Yeah, I haven't experienced anything
like that. Yeah.
No, but it's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship you develop with somebody over the course of helping them buy or sell a house, because you see them on many different levels, because at certain points during the process it's a little more stressful than others, and then you got the joyful point, so you kind of see the whole spectrum.
You see them at their worst, and they're angry and they're scared, and then all of a sudden they're do you do the picture at the very end?
Oh,
where you hold, like, hey, this person. Okay,
got to.
All right, that's pretty cool,
Hey,
because you're making their dreams come true.
It feels great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, I just bought my own first house last July.
Yeah,
and like I said, it was just it's so exciting. Like the feeling you get the week before you move in, just knowing like I'm about to have my own lair. Like I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I'm gonna have all these people over, and of course you don't have anybody over.
Right.
But it's
like
just
it's way easier.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Though. It is.
Nice.
Got a big backyard for my dog. So
do you take them up on a plane? Your clients?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's how I separate myself from all the others. Absolutely.
Wait, really?
Yeah. So, see, most real estate agents, when you ask them, what do you specialize in? They'll say, oh, I specialize in everything, right? Mm-hmm. Which means they don't specialize in anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Me, I'm trying to be the big fish in the little pond, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to focus on air park properties and helping pilots get into these homes because, first of all, I really care about these air parks and the longevity of them. And by putting people in the communities that actually care about them and aren't just wanting to live in that specific area, we're helping protect the longevity of the runway, the taxiways, the whole community.
Right.
So I'm driven on many different levels to do what I do. But having that niche and being so focused on one group has really helped me, and it's really worked out great.
See, I'm thinking that if you have like a commercial pilot that buys a home in this air park, maybe technically he could have a small airplane and then fly to his airport.
Oh, that happens
You
all the
know,
time.
so that way he doesn't have to drive.
People, I've got 20 lots listed right now for sale out in Canton, Texas, Tailwind Air Park.
Yeah.
And people, it's about an hour drive from Dallas. It's about a 30-minute flight.
Yeah.
So people will literally that work at Southwest will fly from that air park, land at Southwest, get in the big Southwest airplane, go do their job, and then come back at the end of the day.
That's
no
pretty
problem.
cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I own the airport.
I am the captain now.
Basically, yeah.
I saw that movie the other day.
Where's you? That voice, dude. Where are you from, bro? Were you from Dallas or what?
I'm originally from Chicago, but I
See,
grew up
I'm
here.
like,
He's from Chicago. Wait,
Well,
no.
I'm
No,
from
I
Chicago.
mean, Chris, the other Chris.
That's the other chubby guy.
But Marty, I'm getting like Ned Flanders vibes. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
in a good way. Like, I would
Yeah.
buy a house from you, bro.
Hey,
like,
there we go.
Well,
I
do
thought
it.
you had a distinct voice.
Who, me?
I'll make sure to get you a card.
thank
He has
you.
a certain voice, don't he?
Yeah.
He's from
Damn.
Chicago, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, what about me? What the fuck, bro? Ain't that a bit?
You just focus on getting those drinks, bro.
You're from Oakland.
Oh, what the fuck?
Razor Ramon?
What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd buy a house from you, man. I don't
That's
know.
fucked up.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
You see what happened to the house next door?
I would buy cologne from you if you're selling it at a
You're getting some- I don't know about that.
This is way more.
Out of the
guys.
trunk? No,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm going to the bar, getting drunk. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Nobody bought me a drink, man. I hate my
I had to bring my own. Had to buy my own shit.
I'd buy a house from you, dude.
No, you won't. Fuck you. I won't sell you a house.
I'm not selling you shit.
Yeah. He'll sell you one that's haunted. Okay, so this one time I toured. This is what I like doing is that like open houses. I love going to open houses just because I like going to them and then
Free food.
No, not really.
They don't have food. Do they have food?
I like
Not in COVID times. But
I like how people they redo homes and the upgrades and stuff, and so you can kind of spot like the remodels and stuff. It's like, well, that's kind of an upgrade, I guess. It's not really, but it looks nice. So I do like going to open houses, and two things with this is that sometimes I feel really bad like showing up there with no intention of buying the house, but I still give my name and number.
You little shit. He's wasting their time.
Because I really
He's looking at you.
You're
one of those.
It's just when they ask, it's like I really don't want to, but I
Yeah.
also don't want to disappoint. So I feel bad because I'm like, well, no, thanks. Because when I'm leaving and I don't leave my name and number, that it makes it. I don't want them to think that
That you're not interested.
I don't want to ruin their day in a way, you know. And so sometimes. It's like, fuck, I don't know. So then sometimes I do pick up the phone, let them know, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested at this time or something like that. I don't ghost them or anything like that. Like I can tell it's like, if I get a phone call and I pick up, then I let them know. It's like, I already found another house. I'm sorry, or something like that. I lied to them. I'm sorry. I just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But this one time I toured, and it's not too far from my house here. I toured one house, and growing up, I know that this house would have been about maybe a $250,000 home back in the 80s, maybe in the 90s. It definitely gone up. And so gone up in price. Dude, it was a really nice house, but it was a house maybe about this big, but with a second story. That house it was priced at just over $1 million.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was just over $1 million. In this area, Dallas is more expensive for the property price than actually for the home itself, And so, if you're really looking to save money, then you would look outside.
That's what I was going to ask.
Of Dallas.
So if you're out of Dallas, out of the city, is it cheaper?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, let's say if it has like 1 acre.
Yeah,
How's that cheap?
Yeah. No, it's more expensive.
That's what I want to.
More expensive. More you buy, more expensive. But back to what you just said, I
Yeah.
want to go back to that because that's a really good point, and that's another big reason why I'm in real estate and what I like to educate people on. Think about that, Marty.
Yeah.
In the 80s, when you were around, you could have bought that house for $250, right? You paid $250 plus whatever interest, but let's say $250. 30 years in the future, that house is worth $750,000 more than you paid for it. In 30 years, those 30 years that have passed by, how many people do you think saved $750,000 in the bank? Right?
Almost no one.
Nobody, right?
Yeah.
So think about that power with real estate. Even in today's market, if you buy now and you buy an average house between 280 and 320, right? In 30 years from now, it is very likely that that house is going to be worth $1 million plus, right?
Yeah.
It might not be. The civilization might shit out. We might have all these issues we don't know. World events affect everything.
Yeah.
But if we're betting on the human civilization succeeding and America succeeding,
Crossing my fingers.
in 30 years,
Yeah.
the properties that people are buying now are going to be worth a lot. So let's say you bought a property a year, every other year for the next 10 years. You ended up with 5 properties.
Yeah.
All that you bought, around 300,000. And then in 30 years from now, you're ready to retire. You've got renters in 4 or 5 of those houses, right?
Right.
You sell and you're quadrupling your investment. So let's say you put $1 million into those 5 homes, and then in 30 years, it could be $5 million for just owning and renting, right? While these people are going to and working these jobs that just kill them daily and they can't even afford to put away that kind of money. That's where real estate can make millions for people. And even more than that is the inflation. Now, inflation is not a great thing. We know that. The dollar is going down. That's what's really happening. But look at California, right? A house like this would easily, in today's market, go for well over $1 million.
Ooh.
And that is constant. That is not just, the market's hot right now. That's what it is. And that's
the
what it will
median
be.
over there. Yeah.
So the same thing, why wouldn't it happen in Texas? One of the best areas to live. We've got everything you could possibly need right here in Texas.
Airplanes and coffee.
Airplanes and coffee.
Yeah.
And hookers.
And a flying real estate agent.
Yes.
But I'm saying people are moving here daily. They're not making more space. The cost of materials are going up. The cost of labor is going up. Why would houses go down? And especially in the long run, in 30 years from now, the chances of the houses being the same price they are now, very low. But the chances of them quadrupling like they did in the last 30 years, everybody can see that. That's not a lie. That's numbers don't lie, right?
Right.
You can see what they did in the last 30 years. So why wouldn't you want to be on that train for the next 30? Because if this house is in your name,
Right.
I don't know how much you paid for it. I don't need to know. But I guarantee you, in 20, 30 years, if you hold on to it, you're going to make a heck of a lot of money selling it that you wouldn't have been able to do elsewhere very easily.
Even with a bad roof? No, my roof was fine.
You'll be, the amount of money you know to pay for it, absolutely.
Okay.
That's what insurance is for.
Well, yeah, of course. No, my roof is fine.
How long you been living there?
6 years, maybe
Already?
7 years. It's been a minute.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Marty.
I can't even imagine how much it's went up from what he purchased. It's pretty substantial, guarantee you.
I don't know. The house next door probably brought it down.
The burnt one.
The burnt house next door.
The meth house.
You've been here that long? Shit, I known you before the other one too.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
we're just talking about the past.
Good old time.
They tore it down, made it a big ass house.
Yeah, those people said that they weren't going to do that.
They
and
tore it down his old house, made it a fucking big ass house.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they built this big old mansion on
They
it.
did.
Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah.
what's like, Marty, your house used to be here.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh.
and my dead cat was buried over here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know what happened now. I don't know. They surprise whoever it is that found it.
You could have had this.
Yeah.
It's haunted with the cat.
I know, right?
Oh, shit.
My poor cat.
Oh, no.
Remember that cat too, right? Big old chubby orange
They didn't do
cat.
nothing?
Huh? Yeah, I know. That did
Garfield?
nothing. It looked like Garfield. I call it Garfield because it didn't give a fuck about anyone. It's a big old fat cat. And I remember he would lie on
It was this
my
color, right? I think.
yeah, he would lie in my driveway, just chill in the sun. And then, dude, I'm no joke. There'd be like birds that would just land like within inches of it, and he'd just look at it.
He wouldn't even get up?
Wouldn't care.
He's
Wouldn't even
like,
care about these
whatever.
birds. I remember this one time, I get home really late, and he's outside, and he's just like, hey, waiting for me to come in. And I look because I see something else move, and it's a fucking possum that's walking right between us. And my cat's just licking himself. He sees the possum, like it's literally within an arm's reach. He just looks at it and just minds his own business. The possum walks off. And I'm like, man, it's like a fucking Disney movie. Around here, you know? But anyway, yeah, my dead cat. But yeah, that was the old
I heard
house.
the word dick.
Yeah,
I did too.
That's what you said.
my dead cat. I don't know what is it. You guys think that you're hearing?
You said that.
I heard dick too.
I didn't say dick.
Fucking
my
What?
dick cat.
my dick cat. Is that what you heard?
You heard the word
my
dick.
dead cat.
I heard the word dick. I heard
my dead cat. Is that what you? My dead
My
cat.
dead dick.
So anyways, stop saying that.
They won't wake up. It's dead.
It's dead.
Viagra.
It happens to all of us, and it will happen to you.
Oh, I'm already there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wake up, please. I'm like this. Wake up.
Oh
We just
my
need to show it
goodness.
some male porn or something. It's like,
Don't party.
hey, look, it woke up.
Don't get one of those stuck in your throat. You'll have a stiff neck all day.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he can tell you all about that.
He's looking a little
yeah. He's like, K-Rod's like, you're telling me. Yeah.
Jokes on you.
Yeah.
How long do those things give you a boner for? Like a blue chew or something? I've never.
You're
tried
talking
one.
about Viagra?
Yeah, or blue chew.
4 hours.
Is it
4
4 hours? Oh, have you tried it before?
I've heard.
One of you guys popped one. Like, how long did it take?
I never did.
I've definitely done it.
Okay. So,
Oh, really?
So you take it and
Well, how long did it take?
That was like 4 hours.
All right.
but like after you took it, how long did it take for you to
Finish.
About 30 minutes.
and then 4 hours?
wait.
No, wait.
Wow.
What are you trying to say?
Like,
What do you do afterwards?
Like, you pop the pill, you're
Yeah.
hard, but how long does it take you for you to finish?
No.
Oh.
Like you popped the pill, and
Yes.
then how long did it take for it to erect?
Oh, to kick in.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, about 30 minutes.
And then 4 hours?
And then I want to say it lasts that long. Yeah.
Fuck
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Yeah.
Wait.
It was a
Sorry,
busy,
we're getting some stuff out of the way because
Hey.
now we have questions.
It was a busy night.
Okay, so then after you're done,
Yeah.
it's still hard?
No. I mean, it can still go down, but it's just. Am I the only one that's done it here?
Yeah.
I never used Viagra.
Oh, I mean, I just used it once because my friend had it.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
you know what? We're just gonna go with that version. But yeah, I mean, as soon as I've. God, I hope my mom doesn't listen.
I mean, we're all in our 30s, you know?
I know. I know, right? When I finished, yeah, I sure went back to his normal size. But then, sure enough, I mean, it was pretty easy for me to get back.
Oh,
back.
fuck that. I
Yeah.
would have been done.
Yeah.
I don't fuck that. 2
Well,
minutes,
because
I'm good.
because it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't go down for
Yeah.
hours afterwards, and at that point,
You have to go to the hospital.
You either have to wait it out, or you can go to the hospital and they drain.
You're like this.
You know,
I'm here for this.
well, that actually happens.
That happened to my friend when I worked at the hospital. He told us a story.
Yeah.
But he said he took half the pill.
Oh, I took the whole thing.
And he said because he didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh, okay.
So he said he took half.
Yeah.
Wait, he didn't know what was going to happen.
No, he said I don't know. He didn't know how long it was going to
Yeah.
kick in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he took half, and he said 30 minutes went by. He was like, "Bro, I was still fucking soft." So I took
Yeah.
the other one,
Oh.
and he said when I took the other half, this bitch went up.
Oh shit.
So when the other one kicked in, he said it was 4 hours, and he said it was hurting at one point.
Oh,
like
damn.
all that blood.
So
was
much
rushing.
blood rushing to your.
So he said he went to the doctor, and they told him, "Okay, we're gonna drain it, or we'll give you muscle relaxers." He's like, "All right, what do you mean by drain?" I said, "We can inject it and suck that."
Well, how the hell do you walk?
And he said, "No, give me the
Yeah.
muscle relaxers."
How the hell do you
Yeah.
walk into the doctor like, "Oh, excuse me, you guys"?
For
No,
real.
he said it was hurting, like it wouldn't bend at all. To tuck it in, he
How
said he
did
had to
he-
wear sweats.
How did he ding the little bell thingy? They ding, ding, ding.
I think they pretty much know what to do. But the problem is that it constricts everything in there, so you can't even pee. You know, so pee.
His face
5
is
years
turning
old.
blue.
Yeah,
Piss.
Yeah, this basically it's just some people just have a adverse reaction to it, and so in some cases, some people it just doesn't go down, and it actually hurts. Other people, it works just fine.
Yeah.
Like Carlos didn't have a bad.
How many times
experience.
after that did you do it?
That was the only time I did it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, do you want one?
I
brought it with me.
Refilled my prescription.
I brought him with me.
He passed us his business card. You can pass us your phone. And this is my business.
Adon's like, I'll take 4.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know how it goes next week. Next week.
Yeah, next
Right,
episode
Let
of
me
House
see
of
if you're
Machismo.
Let me see if you're alive.
So we all just popped.
Yeah.
We could do that for next week's show. Let's all just try one.
Oh, is that what we're gonna
But
do?
not during the show, you know what I'm saying? Just
we should do it during the show.
That would be
No,
funny.
we should not do
We
that.
should.
That would be funny.
No, I'm not
See
doing
who
that shit.
see who lasts the who's is like the longest.
This is starting into something.
All right, we're taking K-Rod to the hospital.
For some reason, I finished. I don't know how. I just, dude, I don't know. I'm still hard.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at Champ and be like, Champ, I'm sorry, I have to get rid of this. It's either these guys or the dog.
He's like, I'm still not buying you a drink, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah. Champ, yeah, no.
What? I need to put a Viagra. I mean, take one, wear sweatpants, and go to the bar.
There you go. That'll work.
And people were like, "You took Viagra? What are you talking about?"
We know this.
Yeah.
We know this trick.
Don't make it too obvious.
It is gray sweatpants season.
Oh,
Sure
yeah,
is.
it is.
I need to go.
Man.
Yeah, you
That's
really
what they
need
say.
to go, man.
Oh, look, Don's wearing gray.
Hey, he's wearing Did you take the Viagra?
I did.
Yeah.
I took 2.
That's why he's over there.
Oh, 8 hours.
Fucking hiding over
I
here.
know, right?
No, I thought that's supposed to make you last longer too, so it doesn't.
I want to say it did. You know what? Yes, it did.
Normally I'm 5 minutes, but it gave me 30 minutes.
Yeah, more like 10.
10 extra.
10 extra.
Did y'all hear that it's supposedly like fights COVID or something like that?
Oh my
That's the news
God.
story.
I've heard that.
Yeah, that's the news story.
Yeah.
It's like,
Serious?
I'm telling you, they're telling people to
Yeah.
take freaking.
Fight COVID with the boner?
Yeah.
They got
It's the
this from,
boner that fights. It's like, come here, use.
Oh, my
I'll
God.
Give it a left, give it a right.
Did they get this from South Park? Didn't you tell me that was the cure, the sperm?
What?
What?
Oh,
South Park.
yeah, the COVID special, whatever the
Yeah.
thing is. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
It
it.
was the one of the fathers. His semen is the cure.
The cure?
Yeah,
Oh,
or something
Lord.
like
On
that.
everybody.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Apparently,
The
but
last one,
but
the last
then then
episode?
everybody that took the cure
think it was
started
like 2
growing a
years ago.
mustache like
Oh,
the
okay.
character.
Oh, God.
Even the women. They would grow mustaches.
Oh,
and stuff.
shit. No, I
Not to
didn't see
spoil
it.
it. It's
Did
good.
y'all watch that last one, that South Park?
I
special
sure
they
did.
had?
I did.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it. It was if you know, I'd be surprised if they don't do a regular series or at least more with the adult characters.
It was the best.
Yeah, dude, like Alexa, she was like, Alexa, please tell me about something, you know, and it's literally a holographic woman that's like, "Ugh, okay, well, yeah, like she would get like into these mood swings and starts
shit.
yelling at you. At first, I thought that was his girlfriend named Alexa, but no, it was Amazon's version of Alexa.
hologram.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, it was.
And
It's
this is
awesome.
on the new one?
Yeah,
I need to see
yeah,
this
it
shit.
was awesome.
I need to see the old one first and then that one.
Yeah, it all ties together.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, it was good. I highly recommend it. Yeah.
So what's
And-
the blue chip? Or what you called it? Nah.
Blue Chew.
Blue chew? What's that? I seen that on Snapchat. Is that the same shit?
Yeah.
What is?
The pill, blue. Instead of Viagra, it's called Blue Chew.
He wants to learn about it.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, there's
look
another
it up.
pill.
He sounds pretty educated.
I know, right? I mean, there's Cialis. I don't know if that works or
What's
not.
that one? Is
It's
that
all
another
right,
one?
K-Rod. Good. You need one, bro? Just fuck, man. I think you can get one online.
You can get them
Oh,
off
Blue
of
Chews, right?
Craigslist.
I don't
I
mind trying
think.
it.
Just type it in. Just type it in.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no shame, buddy.
no shame, man.
Oh, I
mean,
already
you-
said it. I'm having trouble. Nah,
No, you'll be surprised, man. You'll
Just
be
kidding.
surprised.
Laura's gonna call up here. You're not having trouble, motherfucker.
No,
You need to
she's,
slow down.
no. She's definitely gonna, she's definitely gonna call in. She'll be like,
I knew you were gonna
Yeah.
do that. She does not sound like that.
Does it sound like what?
Whatever he's gonna try to sound like.
Like, I can't believe it.
Say,
I just can't believe it. Like, we try so much.
I'm
and
sorry,
it just
Laura.
won't stay up.
I'm sorry, Laura. I drank milk.
I don't know what
I
to
ate
do.
bananas.
Bananas.
Didn't she get, like, a lover or something like that the last time she was on the phone or something?
No.
A long time ago. Yeah, I think so.
That was just you.
Well, I mean...
Well, not the lover part. I mean, you doing the
What,
voice.
me? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
Did she? It was
No.
Rodrigo or something like
Rodrigo.
Wow.
Remember, I think that was,
he
that
sounds
was
like a
his name.
porn star
Rodrigo.
I think that was his name.
with long hair
Yeah, and muscles.
and muscles with the
Yeah.
shirt like open.
Yeah,
right here and
exactly.
shit.
He looked like Chris Helmsworth.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing
Hemsworth.
Buccaneer shit.
Are you just hating because we're still in the playoffs?
Bastard.
Too soon.
Oh, that's so sad.
Go get some Blue Chew.
Yeah.
let me unzip this.
Stay up, bro.
There you go.
Look at
There
those
you
nipples.
go. There
So
you
that's-
I'm
go.
not Superman, but
So airplanes and coffee, yeah.
It looks like someone's grabbing your tits, dude.
Yeah.
good.
He actually was. He
That's
does.
what I'm having a hard on right now. Don't look
There
at
you
me.
go. All natural boner.
Yeah.
There you
Back
go.
It
to the Blue
worked.
Chew shit.
Yeah, I mean, mine still works.
Is this what this is, Marty?
Those are Blue Chews.
See, one,
These are
of, one,
brown
of these,
shoes.
one of these days, you guys aren't going to know when I'm going to slip into your drinks or something.
Fucking man.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He's gonna put it in the chorizo.
Yeah, right.
Just pass out.
Although, so you can hear nothing but
I know.
like all these bumps in the desks.
Oh, that's horrible.
I'll fucking
No.
mine's gonna be
bounce and
like-
shit.
All right, guys, let's clean this up. This is supposed to be a family show.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Not at all. Sorry. No.
Good.
All All right, let me see you on our agenda. Is that everything that we were supposed to do today? Told the camera story. Gave out the shirts.
Talk about blue pills.
Taled about realtor.
Blue Chew.
Blue
We
Chew.
did that.
Chew. I haven't heard that one, but I'm gonna look it up.
Blue Chew?
Yeah, it's on Snapchat. Do you have Snapchat?
I don't have Snapchat.
Oh, that's why.
No, that's just for 12-year-olds. Snapchat.
I wonder if you really have to chew it though.
Is it?
I guess so, right?
I'm not looking at him like
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just keep on hearing it.
It
on,
probably tastes like shit.
right,
You know what I mean?
everywhere.
Like Advil tastes like terrible.
I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of scared to take that kind of stuff. Something's always going to go wrong with
There's
me.
another one called Hims.
That's why. Like
Yeah,
my heart rate. Because it's, you know, or something.
HIMS.
Is
that
what
for your
that-
hair?
I thought it was. I thought it was for your hair.
I thought it was too until there was another commercial. I think it was Snoop Dogg or somebody. They were promoting that.
Really?
I was like, what the fuck? They do everything.
Well, he's like 60 now, so he's probably
So
definitely.
the Pfizer is the same people that make Viagra, right?
Yes.
I think it is.
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yes.
they made the vaccine and they made Viagra, so they need
that's-
to combine it.
So that's
together.
when I got
That'd be
the
awesome.
injection. I got a hard on. That was weird.
Oh,
That's
Makes
a
sense.
side effect, natural side effect.
makes a lot of sense.
No wonder
now.
it got bigger. Thank
There you
you.
go.
I don't know, right? You realize people actually believe that? Like, you take a pill and it makes your dick bigger?
There it is.
I think it works.
It
worked for me.
It does not. There is nothing. I mean, I guess it makes it.
We're listening to a
different.
testimonial.
Yeah, right.
Can you just listen to me? I'm trying to tell you something. It works.
Help me.
I've heard that the vaccine makes your balls bigger, right?
Oh,
According to
shit.
what's her name?
What?
What's her name? Was it Cardi B? I don't want to get it mixed up.
Jenner?
Was it Cardi B?
The Jenner guy?
No,
I don't
Cardi
know.
B. No, she said. I think it was Cardi B that said that she had a friend that lives in Africa that
No, that was Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj.
Oh, they already got big balls.
But people in Africa. No, he's saying that after they took the vaccine.
Vaccine, yeah.
Yeah, that
Their balls got bigger.
Yeah, like absorbably like huge. You know, like not good.
That
huge.
makes sense.
Was that a
Yeah.
promotion?
That's the only thing they got big.
But a lot of people were saying that's not true. Like that's not
Silly,
true. It's
man.
like that's stupid.
It's like Mountain Dew.
Stupid.
Or no, was that drink Surge that
Oh,
made,
Surge,
that made your
right.
penis smaller?
Oh my god!
Do you know
People
about
just come
that?
with
No,
I remember
I
that.
heard about. Wait, what? Surge? No, I heard that Mountain Dew did that.
No, that was a drink called Surge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did you know about that drink?
They were talking
No.
about the coloring yellow
More for your
5. That was stupid. You remember that from high school, don't you?
What?
I remember these girls saying, "Don't drink that because it'll make your dick smaller." And I'm over here blushing. Like,
I don't remember
she said
any of
dick.
that shit.
Yeah, the drink
You know,
Surge. It
yeah.
was everywhere.
They brought it
yeah.
back. They brought the Surge drink back.
And that's awesome because
It's
it
every
tastes
now
great.
and then. It's on the gas station.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they did, but
Makes your
the,
dick small?
I think it
No,
says on
it
the back of the new
doesn't.
can it
But
does
that's
not
what- that
make
was
your
the
dick
rumor.
small. Now.
and it's a big and bold too.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
like,
definitely
dude,
put it.
new and improved does not decrease.
Like doesn't make your dick small. It never did. It was just a rumor.
I
That's
think
the thing.
7-Eleven.
They
It's like
would never.
it's like a Mountain Dew.
Oh, okay.
It,
Same-
it
same
says on there
color.
that's Mountain Dew. That
I'll attest that I drank Surge
Yeah.
and it never made my dick smaller. Didn't make it any better, but it didn't make it any worse.
Wait, that should be my excuse. Yeah, I drink a lot of Surge. That's why it's like that. Yeah, it's strong.
Apologies for.
Yeah, but I mean, like they wouldn't be able to sell something like that. I mean, that there was no way that would ever happen. But
I mean, they had those Four Locos. With
That's
the
what I was about to
energy
say.
drink.
Oh, that was killing people.
Did
Oh,
y'all
yeah, I
ever
heard
try
that.
them though?
Yeah.
When they
Oh,
originally came out?
dude,
Yes.
So what was so good about it? I would always
Because there were energy drinks and alcohol together.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's literally what it was.
I didn't know that.
Caffeine, sugar, and alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
a
Oh, they were great.
It's a stimulant and a depressant mixed together, and that's not good
But
for
I
your
think
body.
people, if you drink like 3 or 4,
that's why it was
they
good.
die.
I got
up, right?
so wasted.
Yeah, me too. I would always buy 2 because I knew 2 was my limit.
Done.
So you
And
could have
yeah.
died. You could have died.
Yeah, well, basically, yeah.
like-
I mean, I was drinking them left and right, honestly.
It's like putting a Mad Dog 2020 and a Monster together, a red line.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then eventually took out the caffeine out because
they had
people
to-
were dying.
They had to revive.
Yeah.
That's, not
That's the
funny,
one
bro.
ingredient that they
Why,
took out. was
why
it?
you laughing, bro?
I'm not laughing. No, but yeah, it was that bad. So yeah, they took him out, and I think they still have him, but I haven't had him in a while.
He's scared now.
I'm scared now. I'm old now.
I'll get you a couple of them.
Well, it's like when you take a.
He's on White
It's like when you
Claws
take a,
yeah,
It's like when you take
Yeah.
a Vegas bomb or a Jaeger bomb. This
Okay.
energy drink with the tequila shot.
That's basically what it is.
That's bad because your heart's like, what the fuck do I do?
But that was big old can. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
they were big cans. So
That was
I mean,
a fun
still-
time, man. That Four Loco era. where
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
you
No,
see
they
them all
were
over the streets at the club.
What, people
God
dying?
damn.
Yeah.
People
well,
dying is a fun time.
I mean, that
Sometimes
was
it is.
Yeah, you know,
Adon's
It's
like,
called
fuck
devotion.
it.
maybe they were having fun. You know,
They were
you never
sacrificing.
Went out,
Yeah.
man.
They
got
banned them, so they were good. You know, they
Yeah.
had to be fun. Shit.
Those are the good old days.
Oh my God.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, well, they were good because it was a lot of fun. You know, you would drink and get drunk
Especially
after
when you
your
put it
first
with
one already.
Viagra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's just Blue Chew and COVID.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what we have now. Damn.
Blue Chew and COVID.
Well, we already tried the COVID, so now we'll have the
And Karens.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
And Karens.
COVID and Karens.
Kevins.
Is that what the male version
That's
is?
a new one right
Kevin's.
there.
A Kevin. You think I'm a Kevin,
Yes.
right?
Nah, I'm already talking to Kevin.
No, not at all.
Sometimes.
When?
When? I don't know.
When? Give an example.
You know who'd be a Kevin? Louis.
Do your
probably
research.
He said
What?
Louis would be a Kevin. No.
Yeah. I
No,
thought
Luis
so.
can be a Kevin. You know what? I don't know. He's kind of shy. I remember having to do all the talking for him when remember when we had to go get him a haircut or something because we were going to do a photo shoot. I don't know. He was freaking out because he's never done a photo shoot before, and so he didn't get his haircut. But he wanted to get his haircut. So it was like me taking a kid or my kid to go get a haircut for the first time. And so I had to do all the talking and everything. And he's like,
He wants it like this.
Yeah.
He wants it short on the side.
He was grabbing his hair. He's like, right here. short.
He's like, Marty, no, I didn't want that.
right?
Tell him I want it this way.
We went
I
to, where
know.
did we go to? It was one of
We
those.
went to Great Clips.
Great Clips.
Over here.
It's not even a
'cause-
barbershop.
That's not. Like, they fuck up your hair every time there.
Look, here's the thing: is
That
that
makes
he
sense.
has
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
wow.
Bastards.
as proof, right? No, but,
Yeah, for real.
Greg at Great
he had all the
Clips.
time in the world to go get it done, and he never did. And so I said, "Well, we have to go do the shoot today." And he's like, "Well, I still want to get my hair cut."
Yeah.
So I said, "Well, there's no time." But then Great Clips was on the way.
Yeah.
And so we just
They
stopped
just
there.
stopped there, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, but we got to get your hair cut.
Oh, you're
then.
talking about that picture where you're like wearing a tie and shit.
Yeah, because he didn't want all the gray in there. And that's like, there's not much I can do to help that. There's not much I can do to help that.
That's
It's
more
like-
than a touch of gray.
Right,
there.
right. It's a little bit more
You need to
touch.
shave that
touch
off.
Gray. Yeah, exactly. But that was a fun day, right?
Yeah, it's like 6 guys in a hotel.
Oh, yeah. Taking pictures.
Blue Chew.
Man, they were wondering, what the fuck are these logos?
Sponsored by Blue Chew.
All right, guys. Oh, shit. What time is it?
Yeah, Marty, we went over.
All right,
Hammer time.
We gotta go.
Thank
it was
you,
awesome.
thank you.
Look,
Hey.
we've had so much fun. We lost track of time.
Yeah, so
Didn't realize
thank you
that.
for having me on here.
Yeah, and thank you for being on here. Airplanes and Coffee.
That's right.
Find them on Facebook.
Yep. And
Like
Flying
'em.
Real Estate Agents.
And
Find
the-
my group on Facebook.
Flying Real Estate Agents. Find this group on Facebook. If you have any questions or anything of that nature, you can give them a call at 469-278-3039.
That's right. John Noggle.
John Noggle.
Boomtown
Awesome.
Brokerage.
Next time you see me, I'm gonna have my license.
That's right, brother. I'm going to help you out.
Well, you better hurry up because I was going to invite him for next week. No.
Hey, thanks for the sweet shirt.
Oh, no, you're welcome.
Appreciate
You guys are
What
welcome.
was his last name? John Nalgas?
Yes.
Close. Noggle.
Noggle.
Oh, okay.
Noggle. But you can slap him in the nut.
No mas
Okay.
nagas.
Yes.
Yeah, just like,
Yes.
yeah. All right, guys.
After you taking your Blue Chew. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's see what happens after the show. Okay, guys? Whatever. All right,
Sweet.
guys.
We're going to go see
Appreciate-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we should
Yeah.
take one and see Spider-Man.
Let's go.
Wearing Spider-Man suits.
Oh, geez.
Shooting spider webs.
Carlos has one.
Yes, I do.
He
You
has
do?
a Spider-Man
And I
suit.
have Blue Chew too.
Yeah, he just comes prepared. All right, guys.
yes.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 Love you.
Bye.
You were listening to the House of Machismo podcast with your host, Marty Portillo, and co-hosts, Luis Salazar, Christopher Ginden, and Keith Rodriguez. Technical director and show director, Adon Chavez.
Camera operator, Oscar Martinez.
And your announcer, me, Ian Del Rio. This has been a House of Machismo production. Ba-ba-da-ba!